Hi besties and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new here, I'm Sophia and I love reading romance books. Kind of a long time no see. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to post a video last week. Life just kind of ended up lifing. It got very hectic. I had a massive weekend at work and then I had 2 assignments due by the Friday, and then my mum also went into surgery on that Monday, so I just did not get a chance to film literally anything. I did not have a spare moment for myself, but that's okay because we're back on track now. And of course we're gonna kick it off with one of my favorite videos to film, and that is of course my TBR JAR videos. I love filming these ones so much. But before we kick it off, I actually want to mention my current read because I will be reading it into September. It is technically, I guess, on my September TBR, and that is of course Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I started this one a couple of days ago now and oh my god, it is so freaking good. I also do actually have my eye on the third book in Monica Murphy's Players trilogy, I think it is, because I finished the second one. It was the only book that I read in August. I only read one book. That's really bad, but it was fantastic. I gave it like a 4.5, 4.75. It was really good, so I'm really looking forward to picking up the third one in that series as well. I may have it on the way. It should be getting delivered today, but yeah, I'll put a picture on the screen of it so you know what I'm talking about. But yes, with all of that out of the way, let's get into choosing my first book for September. All right, let's do this. Please give me a good one. Okay, we have one. Please open. I can't get it open. Oh, okay. An author whose first or last name starts with a T. Do I have any? I feel like I say that with every prompt, but I'm a little bit concerned, just a little bit. Oh, okay, I do have books. Everybody stop panicking, it's okay. I'm looking at anything by K.A. Tucker and also The Right Move by Liz Tomford for like the 5th time. Or we have Tate James as well. Or we could do Enemies by Tijan. How angsty am I feeling this month? You know what? I feel like spicing it up a little bit this month. We are going to pick Enemies by Tijan. As far as I'm aware, this one is a sports romance. I mean, he has a, what is it, NFL helmet on, so I'm gonna assume I'm right. Low-key, when I bought this book, I thought it was a race car driver's helmet. I now realize I'm wrong, but it's fine. So yes, as far as I'm aware, this one's a sports romance. I don't know if it's high school, college, what. I've heard it's very angsty, and I also know the characters' names are like a little bit strange. We have Stone and we have, I have no idea. Do we have dual POV? No, we don't have dual POV. Okay, that's interesting. Hello? No, that must be the epilogue. Stop flicking around, I'm gonna spoil something. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I can't tell you more about this book, but I think we're gonna add it to the TBR. A very nice, very easy, very quick one. And I'm very intrigued. That book has also been on my TBR for like probably over a year at this point, so it'll be good to get it out of the way. Second one, give me a good one. Is that 1 or 2? I think that's 1. A book written by multiple authors. I think by default we're gonna have to go with something by Christina Lauren, and I think Love and Other Words was on my TBR not that long ago, but I'm gonna go for something different. I'm gonna choose something wilder. This one I'm pretty sure is like a treasure hunt kind of thing. I've heard it's very like adventure, very fun. I think it would be a very nice read to just like go lay out in the sun. I do have my little mid-semester recess. I have 2 weeks off coming up, and I think this one would be really nice to just lay in the sun and read and like consume, digest. Neither of those are the words I'm looking for. I think this book would be a really good one to just like lay out in the sun, get a tan, and like get lost in, which honestly that sounds fantastic. I really enjoyed The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I read it in like 4 hours or something. So I know that their writing isn't very easy. So hopefully the same stands for this one, and yeah, we're gonna choose it. Third one, I'm gonna go to the bottom. Oh my god, I've got like 5. No, that's 2. Okay, pick one. A book with a photo on the cover. Okay, I'm thinking Mariana Zapata. I'm thinking Chloe Walsh. I'm thinking Liz Tomford. I feel like dark romances don't generally have photos on the cover, at least not the ones I have, because I quite enjoy dabbling in a discreet cover. You know what? And don't get mad at me for this. At this point, it's just comical. But I feel it in my bones that this is happening this month. So I think I'm gonna pick up The Right Move by Liz Tomford. I didn't love Mile High, but everybody says that this one is way better, so I'm gonna give it a shot. This one has been on my TBR so many times, but I still haven't read it, so yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. It is a basketball sports romance. It follows the brother of the girl in the first book and her friend, I think. It's like fake dating. They're roommates for a little bit. It's like a little bit kind of contemporary enemies to lovers, which I'm kind of down for. And I love the fact that they will be in like forced proximity. I love a bit of like forced roommates. Kind of gets me going. So we're gonna stick this one on the TBR. Probably put this one on as well. All right. Fourth one. Putting out on a limb on that stack is gonna like really throw me for a loop, I swear. Oh, we're gonna choose 8, by the way. I'm definitely not gonna be reading 8, but it's a good number and gives me options. Most recent purchase. Oh my god. Okay, so are we going most recent purchases that are on their way here today, being delivered today? Or are we going most recent purchases as of my last most recent purchase? Because technically I paid for the ones that are coming today, so they would be my most recent purchases, but they're not here yet. This is ridiculous. Book buying bans do not work for me. I feel like we've discovered that together. Book buying bans, never heard of her. So what I have coming today is, my god, what is it called? Monica Murphy's third book in the Playing for Keeps trilogy. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I also have Devney Perry's bind up collection of the Runaway series, and I also have Willow Astor's, what is it called? I'll put a picture of it up. It's the first book with like a stunning cover. I'm obsessed with the covers. That is like the main reason that I'm going to read these books, is because they're so beautiful. They're probably my favorite covers ever. And that is a large statement. That is a bold statement, but they're just beautiful. So beautiful. So yes, I have those 3 coming today. Otherwise, what was my most recent purchases? Oh, I think my most recent purchases before that was Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. It's over here. Or Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, but this one is already on the TBR. How are we classifying this? They will be here this afternoon. I will insert a clip of me holding it this afternoon. You know what? I think because I'm already going to be reading the third book in the Playing for Keeps trilogy, I'm gonna just say I'm gonna read that one anyway. I might choose Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. Okay, we have this one. She's so cute, by the way. I absolutely love this cover so much. I have actually heard a little bit more about this book since picking it up. So initially I knew it was like a cowboy romance, a brother's best friend. She was like returning to town after moving away for work or something. But recently I've actually heard, I think watching Chandler Ainsley's video when she read this, she mentioned that the female main character comes back to town and she's like determined to finish out her barrel racing career with a bang, but she's lost like all of her confidence with writing and whatever, and our hero, oh, he's like a little riding instructor, and like a little riding instructor for kids or something. That's so freaking cute. Like, I can't even, the amount of serotonin that is like coursing through my veins right now is so cute. My little horse girl heart is so happy. Okay, I really want to read this one. I think it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be such a fun time. So yeah, I don't know, I think I've said everything I wanted to say about this book, but I cannot wait to read it. It's gonna be so good. It's kind of short though, so I'm like, how good is the development gonna be? You know what I mean? But I'm excited nonetheless. All right, time for our 5th TBR jar book. Also, if you couldn't tell looking at that pile, I'm kind of not in my fantasy era anymore. I'm definitely back in my like small town cutesy little romance era, but I will get back there. Okay, Powerless by Lauren Roberts is looking kind of tempting. Okay, I saw Sarah Caroli read it and I was like, the banter, hello, and there's so many good lines in it, so I might just have to read it soon. A viral book talk book. Like every book on that list. Okay, let's have a look. I could read Reckless by Elsie Silver. Is that too many cowboy books though? That's only, is Something Wilder a cowboy book? That might be 3 cowboy books. That might be too many. Oh, we could spice her up a little bit, and we could go for Praise by Sarah Kate. That would certainly put a little bit of a different tone, a little different vibe in the stack. Could that be a move? I think it could be a move because I already have a surprise pregnancy. I already have a cowboy, so Reckless might feel a little bit too repetitive. So I think we're gonna go with Praise. This one is, I don't even describe it. It's age gap. It's like ex-boyfriend's dad. That's how I describe it. Ex-boyfriend's dad. It's like a kinky club. He runs a kinky club. The main thing I've heard about this book is that how they meet. She's going to like get some money from her ex-boyfriend's dad, just over an arrangement they had or something. I'm not really sure. And he's like into some kinky shit, right? And the minute she walks into his office, he tells her to kneel. And she kneels. And then he realizes that she is not who he thought she was, but she kind of has this little like awakening to realize she's into this. So yeah, I don't know if any of that made sense, but I think I'm gonna put this one on the TBR because it sounds intriguing. It's definitely a little bit of a different vibe. So yeah, I think that will be good. A little palette cleanser, potentially a little spicy read. I also actually loved Give Me More by Sarah Kate, which is the 3rd book in this series. All right, 6th book, let's go. That one. Oh, a fantasy romance. You know what? Maybe this is perfect. Get me back in my little fantasy romance era. I feel like it is only fitting to choose Powerless by Lauren Roberts, as I've literally already spoken about it and how good it sounds. So yeah, this one, it's gone on the TBR. The cover I'm also obsessed with, and I'm pretty sure she what's the word? What is the word? I'm pretty sure she filmed her entire like writing process and talked about it on TikTok, which is amazing. I really want to actually go back and like watch her process with it. I think that would be very cool. And I've heard this book is fantastic, gives very much like Hunger Games, but also like incredible banter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna choose this one, and I think it's gonna be a very fun time. Okay, 7th TBR jar book, 8th book on the TBR. My TBR is getting big for this month, but it's fine. Oh, that's 2. Oh, I dropped both of them. Okay, give me 1. I think that's 1. A book one of your favorite booktubers loves. Like all of them. Literally, what even is everybody vibing at the moment? I don't even know. Well, Sarah Crowley loved Powerless. I literally don't even know. Like, I don't know. Goodreads website is so slow. Oh. Okay, Inner Jam by Kate Canterbury is a contender. Taste by Melanie Harlow, that she rated at 4 stars. You know what? I think we're gonna read Inner Jam by Kate Canterbury. It's down there on my shelves. I'm gonna go get it. Honestly, look at me having to get up and walk to my 2nd shelf. These videos are about to be revolutionized. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so Chandler Ainsley's 5-star books, one of her favorite books. She rated Inner Jam by Kate Canterbury 5 stars, and thus it is one of her favorite books. One of my favorite booktubers' favorite books. Zero clue what it's about. Let's actually read the synopsis for once. One jilted bride who didn't see it coming. One single dad who didn't sign up for this. 1 year to get married or lose the family farm. What does that say? Sift? I can't read this font. When Shay's step-grandmother died, she left Shay a tulip farm. Oh, it's a tulip farm, not a lavender farm. There you go. Under 2 conditions. First, Shay has to move home to the small town of Friendship, Rhode Island. Second, and most problematic, since her fiancé just called off the wedding, Shay must be married within 1 year. Marriage is the last thing in the world Shay wants, but she'll do anything to save the only real home she's ever known. Noah Barden loved Shay back in high school. Not that he ever told her. He was too shy, too awkward, too painfully uncool to ask out the beautiful, popular girl. A lifetime later, Noah is a single dad to his niece and has his hands full running the family business. That old crush is the farthest thing from his mind, until Shay returns to their hometown and turns his life upside down. On the TBR it goes. Alright, oh my god, last book. The TBR is looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Is that 1? I think that's 1. Okay, here we go. A book by an author you've never read from before. Like, so many. Avery Keelan, Grace Riley, Corinne Michaels, Carissa Broadbent, because no, I still haven't finished any of her books. Runic, Some Sketcher, Brie Porter, Sailor Mari, Baby Easton, Neva Altaj, Emily McIntyre. There's so many authors. So many authors. My options are truly unlimited. Low-key, I saw a TikTok about this one book earlier today and I haven't read it, and it made me kind of really want to read it. It's Lucky Hit by Hannah Cohen. It was a post on TikTok where it was like, I think he lost in the game or he got injured or something. It's a hockey game. It's a sports romance, college sports romance. I think he just like had a bad game or something, and he went into the change rooms and was like looking for her and like really wanting a hug, but I think his family was there and she hadn't met his family yet, and he was like, she was like hesitant and like not sure what to do, and he was like, please I just need a hug. Tell me why I melted, okay? It was definitely written in a more cohesive manner than the way I just described it, but tell me why I melted. Tell me why that made me want to read that book immediately. So yes, I think Lucky Hit by Hannah Cohen with the OG cover, hello, is gonna go on my TBR. I'm pretty sure these guys got updated covers. I don't think I'm imagining that, but I could be at this point, who knows. Lucky Hit by Hannah Cohen. I think I'm gonna put it on the TBR because that one TikTok, it really got to me, honestly. Oh, and also, so her name's Octavia, and in the TikTok, her name was shortened to Ava, and I was like, slay, he's giving you nicknames. Absolutely, that's going on the TBR. That is going on the TBR. Oops, it's there. What are we going to do about it? And with that, we have chosen the last book for this month's TBR. So let's do a little recap, okay? The first book on my TBR is not on the stack. It is this book by Monica Murphy. The name's escaping me, so here's a picture of it. I really want to read this one. It's college sports romance. It's between two characters who have appeared so many times in the first two books, and it's gonna be so forbidden and like spicy, and it's reformed playboy, and oh, and it's ex-teammates little sister as well. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to read it. All right, physical TBR now. So for the prompt of a book from an author you've never read from before, I chose Lucky Hit by Hannah Cohen. For a book one of your favorite booktubers loves, I chose In a Jam by Kate Canterbury because Chandler Ainsley loves this book, according to her Goodreads. For the prompt of a fantasy romance, I got to choose Powerless by Lauren Roberts. For a viral book talk book, I chose Praise by Sarah Kate. For a book that is my most recent purchase, I chose Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. Then we also have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young on September's TBR because I started a few days ago and I'll be like reading the majority of it in September, so it fits. For a book with a photo on the cover, I chose The Right Move by Liz Tomford. For a book written by multiple authors, I chose Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. And finally, for an author whose first or last name starts with T, I chose Enemies by Tijan. And then we have my final TBR for September plus one. I'm really excited to read actually like every single one of these books. A few of them have been on my TBR for a while and a few of them are new additions, which, you know, I feel like that's the point of these videos, is to kind of get a wide array, make me come back to some of my older books that I might have loved at the time and like might still love. But yes, I'm really excited to read a lot of these books. I feel like this video was very good for reawakening my reading spirit, because to be honest, I've been in a little bit of a book slump for the past like 2 months, so I don't know, this video was just a little fun time and I'm really excited to read all of these books. So yeah, I think that actually brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you did enjoy watching. I really hope you maybe found some new books, put some new books on your radar. I don't know, let me know if you want reading vlogs on any of them, literally anything. And yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Follow my Instagram if you'd like, it's always linked in the description, as well as my Goodreads, that's always linked down there as well. And yeah, thanks so much for watching for like the third time, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!